Hi. Today I will be doing a presentation about Katsuhiro Otomo. A little background about Katsuhiro. He was born in the early 50s in Japan. He has had many names in the entertainment field, but is most known as a manga artist and animator. He has had many works themed around similar concepts, such as cyberpunk, science fiction, with some of his works also having notable themes of gore. A well-known manga of Otomo's is Domo, A Child's Dream. This story is about a young girl with telekinetic and telepathic abilities, who arrives at a housing complex where a series of deaths have occurred. She starts to have odd dreams about the murders. Unknowingly, her dreams are linked to an old man who is causing her to have these dreams. Another notable manga by Otomo is Fireball. This story is about a group of freedom fighters and their attempts to expose and sabotage the Atom's control. This story is set in a futuristic city controlled by a supercomputer called Atom. That is Atom for any confusion. The last manga we'll go over is called Short Piece. This is originally in a manga that has since turned into film. The story contains 4 short stories exploring Japan through different aspects, much like anime and gaming. Each story representing a distinct historical period during Japan, or in Japan. Moving on to Otomo's films, I have to quickly go over Akira. This is his most well-known and celebrated work. The story is about how years after Japan has been nuked, a biker gang tries to save people from a secretive government project. The only reason I'm bringing up Akira or really talking about it at all is to cover the cultural influence that Akira had in animation. As you can see, there are many references in many platforms of media that reference the iconic Akira bike slide, from Steven Universe to Adventure Time, some more new gen stuff, to Pokemon, Clone Wars, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, more older gen. I think the newest example that I have on here is Shadow from one of the newer Sonic movies. But as you can see, it's held the test of time, and it's really just a fun little nod to Otomo from other animators. Another popular film that Otomo crafted would be Ryujin Z. This film is about an experimental machine designed to care for the elderly. Though, in true Otomo fashion, this machine turns the elderly into unstoppable machines. During this time, Otomo was well known for using a technique of animation called quick action recorder. As you can see in the example video, this is a very early and basic way of animating at 24 frames per second. You can see how smooth the animation is, even though it's just pictures of images being seen at a faster rate. This technique became extremely useful and helpful in correcting timing for animated films. I would also like to note that it's most likely the reason why, when you animate today, it's 24 frames per second, because it's the smoothest that the eye can take in. This example specifically is from Akira. It's the only one that I could find. I apologize for bringing up Akira again, but I just wanted to show the type of animation that Otomo was using at the time. Which, by the way, this was during the 80s, so I think this is very high-tech and groundbreaking for 80s digital art. So yeah, I think it's really cool to look at and see how far we've come as artists and designers from here. Moving on, here I have some other examples of Otomo's work. These are plastered all over his Instagram if you're curious and wanted to see more. I believe that his username is just his name. To end this off, Otomo is truly a legend in the anime world. He has influenced so many manga artists and many animators. He has inspired many generations with his unique art style and storytelling. The world of anime and manga would not be the same without Katsuhiro Otomo.